They're part of an essential breakfast. Tony the Tiger wears this bandana, so he's very, very swanky. And on top of that, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes are great.
Barack Obama once held the most powerful office in America, but that never stopped celebrities from turning his unmistakable voice and mannerisms into unforgettable comedy.
Hold on to your lily white butts.
In our fast-changing world, traditions like the White House Correspondents' Dinner are important.
I mean, really? What is this dinner? And why am I required to come to it? Jeb Bush, do you really want to do this?
Because despite our difference, we count on the press to shed light on the most important issues of the day.
And we can count on Fox News to terrify old white people with some nonsense.
Jamie Foxx doesn't just recreate the familiar voice, he also brings back Obama's calm delivery and signature speaking style.
He said, if there's anyone who still doubts that America is not a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. It's the answer that led those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical and fearful and doubtful of what we can achieve to put our hands on the arc of history and bend it once more towards the hope of a better day. It's been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what we did at this defining moment, change has come to America.
You met President Obama recently.
I did. I was at the Kennedy Center Honors. We were at the ceremony, and then as we were walking out, someone popped out of like a secret door, and you were like, do you want to meet them? And I was like, yes. Didn't know who I was going to meet, maybe to my death. And my wife went first, and she was so nervous to meet him that he said, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I really love what you do. God, I love all your movies. And she went, oh my God, I so appreciate that. I so appreciate that. And I was like, yeah. And I said, Emily, and she was like, wait. And so I was like, you're acting very dumb. And he goes, can't forget about this guy. I love The Office. And I went, I started crying. So both of us have been blacklisted from the White House.
Dana Carvey only needs a change of voice and a few gestures, and suddenly it feels like the former president is standing right there on stage.
The advice that I have for trick-or-treaters is to take your time and be spatially aware at, and keep your eyes on the... If you ring a doorbell and you're expecting a Kit Kat bar or a peanut butter cup, and you see you got raisins and you got popcorn wrapped in plastic, you gotta run away. That's up. I'm a casual observer. I like to watch the people. Obama came out, rock star of all time over the weekend.
Yeah,
and he did this thing with his hands, going, you gotta vote, you gotta vote. And he started brilliantly just, you gotta vote, 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 you gotta vote. And I thought, this guy, what? He's the greatest orator of this generation.
He is something else. You watch him and you're like...
Obama would say something like, when I see that you're having a period of discomfort, I can experience compassion. What in the God's name? Ronald Reagan was president in the 1980s, for all you kids. Remember when he went to the Berlin Wall and he said, he was very plain spoken. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. That was very clear.
Very dramatic
Obama
and clear.
would say something like, we believe that barriers of any kind act as an obstruction to people's good relationships.
What should have been a very formal meeting quickly takes a different turn, simply because Anna Kendrick keeps talking exactly like herself.
That must have been a fantastic feeling to get the president of the United States, a certain president of the United States, to laugh. What did you say? What did you do?
Okay, so I got an email saying, hey, do you want to meet the president? Naturally, I said, of what? And they were like, the country, you idiot.
Did you really not think he was going to be the president?
Of course, I didn't. I was like, the president of what? Because why? So I was very excited to, I showed up, the first person there, obviously, apple polisher.
Was it at the White House?
No, this was in Los Angeles. So then Obama comes in. There's like maybe 30 people, and we're just kind of standing and listening to him, and he's talking about the campaign that he's gonna these people are like looking at me, and so then we get to shake his hand and take a photo. So I shake his hand, and he says, "I hope I didn't embarrass you earlier," and I was like, "Yeah, you're such an ass."
Do a former President Barack Obama trying to order a pizza.
Excuse me. Is this Domino's? Now, this is what I want. I want extra cheese. I want salami. Matter of fact, you can give me the whole meat and poultry section. Put it all over there, baby, because I'm big news. And also, I'm gonna need a J because, I'm gonna puff that and I'm going to eat this whole pizza. Sasha, Malia, go to bed. Time to get freaking, Michelle.
With Obama, speed isn't the key. It's all about restraint. The deliberate pauses, slow looks, and controlled movements that Pharoah captures with remarkable precision.
Now, we've taken every reasonable step to end this crisis. Thursday, I spoke with President Putin on the phone for an hour. It did not go well. I told him that one country can't violate international law by invading another country. And he spent the rest of our conversation pretending to sneeze while loudly saying, Iraq!
I come down the stairs and I got the whole Obama gear on and he's standing right there, and unbeknownst to him, he didn't know I was there. Turns around, he's like, oh, well, this guy right here is pretty much gonna take over the presidency now. So I want you to do it. And
What is Rihanna's real name? And you have to answer as President Obama.
A lot of people call her Rihanna. But I, personally, I call her Robin because that's her name. And, yeah, that's right. Shout out.
According to Scarlett Johansson, his presence alone was enough to pull every eye and all the energy in the room in the same direction.
We're at the White House Correspondents' Center.
I was at the White House Correspondents' Center, and Obama was hilarious. Actually, he really we were all drank the Kool-Aid. We were sold. It was amazing.
Well, do you think that he has a future in?
Oh wait, that sounded terrible. No, we were thrilled. We were thrilled. It was amazing to be there. Honestly, it really was. God, clean that up.
You think that got you out of it? Just doing that? Yeah, you're right, Jeff.
Godfrey barely seems to need a running start. Within seconds, that familiar presidential presence is already there.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I tell you, I don't have money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like me. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I won't pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. And I will find you. And I will kill you.
Well, last one. Here, hold on.
I do town hall Obama. You know when he's yelling, goes, I'm getting tired of this guy. He's just trying to make me look stupid. He's got to be the dumbest dude in the world. That's town hall Obama. And I did vote for Obama because he's black. Yes, I did. You damn right. I went in there like this. What's happening? You know what time it is. I didn't slide the curtain. Fuck that. They were like, you need privacy? Fuck that. You know what time it is. Bam! And I walked out. I dropped the little voting thing. Fucking mic drop. I'm out. Obama, man. Obama's pretty good.
Charlie Murphy goes beyond simply playing the character. He drops him into a version of the White House that never existed in real life.
Barack Obama is defying the odds. He's a black president. He's defying the odds. He's the first black president. He continues to defy the odds because as the black president, he did not ever, since he's been president, get caught shooting dice in the basement of the White House. He did not ever, since he's been president, or he has not even considered choosing an American Pit Bull Terrier as the first dog.
Embarrassing president moment.
This may be it.
Seem very relaxed. You got to go off at some point with food. What's your thing with a tray of cookies? Nacho.
That's one of those where I have to have it taken away. I'll have guacamole coming out of my eyeball.
Yeah.
For Bill Hader and Fred Armisen, Obama practically became their default backstage joke. Every time filming stopped, the bit started all over again.
See us dressed as the Grey Gardens ladies? We're doing this Barack Obama bit. Like, they would film us and they'd say action and we become the Grey, and then we'd say cut, and then we would go right back into doing Obama. And the crew was so sick of it. The idea was that he was at the base of the Capitol Records building talking to a ton of people, just talking about his time in LA.
Today I went to Amoeba Records.
Yeah.
I went down to Venice Beach. Where in the 60s, a band taught us that if we work hard, we can break on through to the other side.
Jordan Peele turns Obama's vacation into a hilarious imagined scenario. where the former president still can't completely stop paying attention to the news.
I mean, Obama, he's got to be like, he's on vacation, right? He's got to be watching like TV with, I'm sure, like whiskey. This is some messed up stuff here. Michelle, top her off, Michelle. Top her off. Okay. Yeah, well, you done did it now, America. Michelle, where? Because I'm confused at a certain point. Where am I from? I'm Hawaii. Well, Melakaliki Maka, mother.
Hollering at him, I think he was a little bad. Because even if like, Mr. President, you're just so wrong, you're the worst.
Alpha Cat had spent years playing the president online, until the day the copy finally had to stand directly in front of the original.
I'm happy to be here in the Oval Office. Either I can get to work or you can. You can take a lunch break, and I can take an hour, fill in for you. But listen, I'm just happy to be here and happy to shake you.
You're gonna have to get some gray hair, though.
Yeah.
I used to look like you.
Folks, real quick, I want to talk about Jennifer Hudson. Now, I watched you win that Oscar with Michelle, and now you have your own show.
After living beside him for years, Michelle knows nearly every speaking habit by heart, from his impatience to his famously long-winded explanations.
And he just sort of like, I think we're done. We have it. And it's like, no. Three of us have good impressions of Barack. Let me just answer that in 3 points.
Barack's so good, I guess I have to be honest.
No, to the presidential package. So,
The more people take on those familiar rhythms and mannerisms, the clearer it becomes that the same handful of traits can lead to completely different performances.
Barack has that slow hesitation. You know, you gotta get that. Oh, now look. You know, it's very. Yeah. Oh, look. Happy birthday to me. And George. And everybody. Oh, Zilio.
Step out of their airplane in like a frumpy manner, like, you know, there's no class or skill, just like come out. But Barack, he wouldn't step out, he'd emerge. He'd emerge like he was stepping out of the plane and into a music video. You know, he'd just do that thing where he'd come out. And then he'd go down the stairs, doing it the only way he could, you know.